I have 3 fucking words
Let's hear this.
to start episode 3.
Trey.
It is a magical, okay? Mystifying, if that's a word.
I would even say memorable.
Well, I mean, that's downplaying it, to be honest.
Yeah.
These 3 words, life-changing, I'd have to say.
Lasting impression leaving.
Lasting impression leaving.
Yeah.
These next 3 words just...
I think they changed the game.
They changed the game, and I think it's time for guys, and you know what? We could even go with girls on this to get it.
Just people who need to start implementing this and take notice.
Yeah, it's time.
I want credit. We both deserve credit.
I think it's time to bring it to scale.
I think we're the first room anybody ever comes in and sees a...
Right. So basically, listen, if you don't have it now, I think you will. I think you should trust my word on this.
The 3 words aren't I love you, are they?
No, unfortunately, I've deleted them from my brain. So those aren't a problem.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, here we are. And I'll say it now. I think I'm ready to say it. I think I'm ready to put everything I
think that
have.
the world is ready to hear it.
I mean,
they're ready to know. Are you guys ready?
We mentioned it on the last half of episode 2.
If you guys are ready, if you're listening, driving, I want to hear you honk your horn. Give me a honk.
Give me a honk. Show your honkers.
Show your honk. Raise your hand. Give me a little yell.
A little yell.
Moan.
I love a good moan. Oh, baby.
Say the words.
Fuck. And that is the hot
towel
machine. Oh, baby. Fuck.
I feel it on me as you say it.
Now, as I said, we went into it on episode 2 at the very end. And for anyone who is, I mean, it's not many of you at all. I mean, but if you ever get to experience the hot towel machine, it's going to change your life. It's going to put you on Mars, basically, for at least, 5 to 10 seconds. And for the guys out there, like, I think it's good to just communicate with your girl and sort of understand how she finishes, because with the hot towel is basically after a girl finishes, you're gonna apply the hot towel on her clitoris. I mean, we could just say the whole organ.
The lips, everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Love a good set of lips.
Not these lips.
Oh,
not the top lips.
Oh, not the
bottom.
Top, the bottom.
The
okay.
lips,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, apply it. Leave it there. Press it, and I think you'll experience something. Well, she'll experience something more out of body.
Therefore, you'll experience some great stuff the next time too, because she's gonna remember that.
Hot fucking towel machine, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, I just had to get that out there because that was a good experience this weekend, and of course, due for the story. Definitely.
You know what's so funny?
What?
Anybody that comes in our room, it's literally the same question all the time. What is that? I see that at the nail salon. Why do you have a hot towel machine?
You'll find out later.
Same thing every time.
You'll find out later.
You love that.
Love it.
You'll find out later.
You'll find out later. Well, hopefully. I mean,
all
maybe
I say is,
will.
hot towel machine, part-time spot in here, game changer.
Yeah, nice massage.
Yeah.
As I was saying, I don't know. Are you more open with girls, like sort of not just asking, sort of having the conversation of how she finishes, or do you like to find out on your own?
I like to find out on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
Because then I feel like if they tell me, I'm going to focus too much on doing that and get off my game.
Right.
So I like to find out on my own. And I think that's part of like the fun in it, right? Is you figure it out. You figure out what's getting them really going.
Mm-hmm.
And you make them feel good. So I like doing it on my own. Listen, the conversation comes up. You guys are talking about it. It's like,
I think you have to be close with the person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can't meet a girl. How do you finish?
Right. Random hookup. I'm doing my thing. You know, I'm doing what I think's gonna get her off.
Imagine meeting a random girl. Yeah, how do you finish? You're never starting. If you come in with that, you won't even start.
I mean, we do know a couple people that would start with that line.
And then they really wouldn't finish.
I All right. I mean, let's get. I mean, the hot towel machine is such a broad topic. We could be talking about that all year. All
This
summer.
isn't the first time, and it's not the last time
Exactly.
you'll hear about the hot towel machine. It's the three most important words of the show.
Definitely.
So
we should,
far.
we should just name the show Hot Towel Machine. All right. So basically, the topic today is how to handle sort of a situation where you see your boyfriend or girlfriend or guy you're hooking up with or the girl you're hooking up with. How to handle something you really don't like that they did, like whether it's liking a picture on Instagram or you see them texting someone maybe they shouldn't.
You're talking about fighting.
Right.
Love a good fight.
Love a good fight.
Yeah. Sometimes you ever get bored and you just ask a girl, "I'm bored. You want to fight?"
Well, that's the whole thing. Our thing is like we need a rush. We
Yeah.
always need like a
I
rush.
need that adrenaline rush.
Adrenaline
Don't rush.
Yeah.
Love that song.
Love it. Great song.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't really like fighting. It's just funny to think about and say.
Yeah.
I lose my patience. If it's over something stupid, if it's like one of those little like flirty fights, I love that.
Yeah.
Love a nice little flirty
Like
fight. When
I
it's
love when the girl
serious-
comes back at you with your same lines. That is the hottest thing.
Hottest thing.
It's hot as
when
fuck,
they
yeah.
can play your own game.
Yeah.
Sick.
Quick too.
Quick.
Cause I'm quick. Not like that. Not like in bed.
That's the only thing that can really get me. That I'm not often left speechless,
Right.
as you know. I have something.
Always.
Always lined up, something for everything.
How many times do we get? You always know the right thing to say.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, there's been people who told you always know the right thing to say. It's so annoying. There's the only way to ever possibly get me speechless, play my own game against me.
Exactly.
Because with the things we say, we leave them speechless. They say, "Oh, you're good." If you use that game against us, and you'll pick it up.
Yeah.
That's the only way. And
So-
it's hot.
It's so hot.
Yeah.
Little side note before we get into the how to handle fights. We were going out yesterday
Went out
on a Monday, and in the house, we noticed the lights were flickering pretty much all day.
flickering.
We're in a very old house, by the way.
But it's sick. It's like it's a dope house. It's just it's been around a while. It's not modernized. The stuff in it is not modernized.
We definitely did up the room to
Yeah.
where it's like sick. The lights were flickering, and I know you were like, I'm not to call you out or anything, but you're in a little like a panic. Like no one likes ghosts. You know what I mean? Like we're talking about ghosts. And
I don't
stuff.
like ghosts.
Right. I know there's what is it? There's like
Two-
two things
two
I know
things
you
I don't
definitely.
do.
I know. Let's see if I know them. Here we go.
Go ahead.
I had spiders
Spiders
and ghosts.
and ghosts.
Fucking ghosts. Who's a ghost?
I don't know. What is it? Arachnophobia, and then what is it? Like
Galacanophobia.
ghostophobia.
Ghostophobia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same shit.
Don't like ghosts.
Hate a ghost.
Casper, ghost.
Boo.
Don't like them. Yeah, boo. Spiders and ghosts. Don't do them.
No.
I literally don't do them.
No.
Well, where were we? We saw the tiniest spider coming down on the web. I said you got to get rid of that.
Yeah.
I
You
just
said
don't do them.
you said you'd sleep in your basement if it was in
You
your
ever you see those videos on like World Star? There's people eating these huge ass spiders, or it's like you got to move out if you see this in your
Yeah,
house, and it's like a huge
they
spider.
can't be humans. There's
The
no
house
way.
is theirs. If I saw that, if I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
a spider
the
that
spider's
big in the
moving
house,
in. He's got his luggage in his hand. He's
Rent
fucking,
free. Spider's in there.
Slick back hair, fade.
he does whatever he wants. Throw a banger,
Throw a fucking
bang any
bang.
girl he wants in the
Yeah.
house. Have
Web 'em up.
spider babies, make Spider-Man babies. Become Spider-Man. Web the whole house.
Wonder what that'll look like.
Give a little Spider-Man with the fingers.
You ever see Gremlins?
Gremlins. I've seen Gremlins.
You've seen Gremlins?
Yeah.
There's like this scene where they're all fucking partying on the town, like going crazy. That's what I would think a spider party would
That's
be.
what the spider. If I saw one of those 2-inch big spiders,
Yeah, like drinking a fucking like
the
drinking a
house is
Corona.
all for the spider. Keep it.
Do for the spider.
Yeah. Didn't you lose a spider in your room at home?
Don't I duct tape my hi-hat lights because there was a little indent where I saw a spider web. I duct taped those shits all quarantine because I was in my room a lot of
So
quarantine.
he's locked in there.
Yeah. My dad, every time he came in, oh, we gotta take that down. Oh, we gotta take that. I said, nope.
What did you ever do? You killed a spider, and then it was pregnant and had all the babies.
I've
shooting
had that
out.
before.
No way.
I swear on my
I had
life.
a panic attack.
It was outside though.
Oh, if it's outside, you just walk
That's
away. If that was in the
nuts.
house, panic attack.
That's
I'm
so
moving out.
nuts. That's so. Speaking of panic attacks,
Uh-huh.
when a girl is very mad at you, I feel like this is how they handle situations. When a girl's mad at a guy, they don't want to communicate and say basically, what's wrong. They rather you get it out of them. You get
They like the
upset.
attention.
Right. They like the attention, and they rather you be upset and stressed out about it. And like, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? Like, I know something's up. Oh, nothing. I'm fine. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and sometimes you could tell, like, I'm fine, but then they just act distant.
Yeah.
I usually let them be Because how many times are you gonna ask you okay? Like then at that point they want.
Oh, I hate that.
They want the attention at that point. Let them. But this is where, for most situations, for a guy, it's a lose-lose, right? You let them be. Oh, you don't even care about me. You don't check up on me. You're just gonna leave me and just let us fight. You ask them too many times. I told you I'm fine.
Yeah.
So what would you rather?
Yeah.
I just separate myself from the
That's
situation.
what's turned me off from relationships, honestly.
Yeah, just seriously, just back off. Let them figure it out. I hate when you try to communicate. You try to talk to them about it, and nothing. I'm fine. I'm fine. You go home. You go separate ways. They go home. You're home. You get the paragraph, and it starts with. I just think it's funny that, and then here it comes paragraph, and you're up all night.
I'll never read those
For
anymore.
me, yeah, I can't read those.
Back in the day.
Going to the library, going to bed.
Right.
And then it's another fight. Oh, you don't even care. You don't even want to fix it. You don't even read my message. You don't even answer. Or they send a paragraph and you give you a little 2-sentence answer. And it's like, you don't even care about me.
Nobody loves me.
Nobody. Literally nobody.
I hate girls that assume things. Assumptions.
You know what they say about people that assume?
What's that?
It makes an ass out of you and me. That's how you spell assume.
Wow. Who told you that one? Who told you that one?
That's an old tale.
An old tale.
Yeah. But
An old riddle.
now you're spelling it in your head. You're not the best speller. But now you know how to spell
I could spell a
S-U-M.
good word. I could spell a good word.
What's a good word?
You tell me.
Assume.
ASSUMPHION.
What? That's assumption.
I did it as fast as I could.
That's assumption. Assume. And you'll never forget it now. S-U-M. When you assume things, it makes an ass out of you and me.
It's cute.
You like that? So don't assume.
Don't assume, girls. Don't fucking assume. Yo, just come up to me and say, like, I didn't like what you did there. I could squash it right away. I feel like that's a more mature thing. Like, that's what I've learned going through experiences. And just seriously. I feel like growing up, everyone preached communication. And no one followed it. And as I've gotten older, I think communication is the biggest key in, like, lasting with somebody and being with someone.
Lasting in the relationship or in the bedroom?
Well, both, to be honest. I feel like you learn. Is that a baby crying?
There's a baby crying. Did you do something 9 months ago and not tell me?
I didn't have a baby.
Did you
9
move
months
a baby
ago.
in here?
What do you mean?
I hear it crying. Is it in this little crate right here?
There's no babies.
Who's crying out
Your
there?
baby's in the shower on the floor.
Oh, on the floor, still getting stepped on.
Yikes! Ouch! Ouchie!
Yeah, they're down the drain.
Yeah.
In the sewers of Belmar.
That's my new thing. Speaking of drains, I'll go to the bathroom in the drain if someone's using the toilet in the shower and just run the water.
You did it yesterday.
Yeah.
We were out playing Pong. All of a sudden, this kid's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I was like, just wait for me. He's like, yeah, back at the house, I've been going in the shower. I was like, all right, so at the house, you go in the shower. When we're out, you go in the toilet bowl.
Me and Ryan go in the bathroom together. People think we're like girls. Like, they go in the bathroom together.
Funniest thing. We even do that, like, out at bars.
Yeah.
Because of fuck.
Naturally.
Same shit.
And yeah, that's really a wrap up the how to handle a fight.
Well, yeah, communication's the biggest thing for a fight, but like.
All right, I feel like let's get a better understanding of this. You be the girl, or okay. I'll be the girl.
I'll be the girl.
Oh, you want to be the girl?
Sure.
Okay, I'll be the guy.
Yeah, and maybe we could reverse roles after. I don't know.
Right. Role play all of a sudden. Here.
Babe, why'd you like that girl's picture on Instagram?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Pull up your fucking phone. You liked her picture.
I'm not pulling up my phone.
Did you
trust
hook up
me?
with this girl?
You don't fucking trust me.
Did you hook up with this girl? Answer the question.
No, we're friends. Just friends.
Oh, you're friends and you've never hooked up.
Yeah.
Let me see your text.
What do you mean text?
Let me see your text.
You don't trust me. This relationship's nothing without trust.
Why is this the first time I'm hearing about this girl?
Because we were talking.
Wait. Cat got your tongue?
Cat got my fucking tongue.
And then it's a fight the rest of the night.
Fine,
just like that. So you gotta start you gotta start planning the excuses for that a little bit better. I'll tell you, because you didn't know what to say.
Oui, motherfucker.
What are you, a Frenchman?
Oui. And I'm not talking about the girl.
You've never been a good fighter, arguer. You avoid it. You avoid it at all costs.
I fucking run.
You run away.
I run. You'll see my body print in the window. If a girl tries to start a fight, I'll just jump the fuck out.
Could you tell when I'm mad at someone?
Yeah.
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 It's pretty visible.
It's a serious face, and you like stare for a little bit.
Yeah. You could tell when I'm mad for sure.
Yeah.
But I like to squash it and approach it. I hate letting it sit. I hate that.
I know. Girls love a good fight.
Love it.
Love the drama. It's like they love keeping up with the Kardashians. They
That's
love
their
reality
rush.
shit. Yeah, that's their rush.
That's their rush.
It's crazy. A girl cannot stay still without, you know what I mean? Like, if everything's good, she has to either complain about something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or start a fight or talk about. That's crazy.
Always talk
Crazy.
about someone.
Yeah.
There's always got to be something.
I'll never love again.
I won't go that far, but
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I love. Just not right now.
so you don't love me.
Why do you gotta say that?
Nobody,
now I feel.
nobody fucking
Yeah, we
loves
fucking
me.
go.
Nobody fucking loves me.
You.
Just move on.
Do you get
And the
offended?
show, not from me.
Oh no, I would never move on from you.
Go ahead.
We're attached to the hip.
Yeah. Siamese twins.
Wee, motherfucker. Do you get offended when a girl calls you a fuckboy? Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, you're a fuckboy.
That's like such a common term, and I think it's just misused. It's like they're out.
Yeah.
Like, you're just a fuck boy. What is a fuck boy? Like, what even is a fuck boy?
I try to narrow it down. I really did try to narrow it down what a fuckboy is. And I think it's this. I think it's someone that is saying all this good stuff, has sex with
They
the
got
girl,
the lines.
has the lines like we do. Pause. Has sex with the girl and sort of pays her no mind after. Done. Or will just hit her up for sex. That's what I think they think it is. Now, what it isn't, I'll tell you girls what it isn't, because every girl likes to say it for some reason. If you don't take them serious, oh, you're a fuckboy. Oh, yeah. How about it's just not meant to be? You know what I mean? How about
That
you're
doesn't
not the
sit
right...
well with girls.
I know.
It's crazy.
They think if you're rejecting them, you're a fuckboy, you did something wrong.
Huh?
How can I, talk shit
Instantly.
about you?
I feel like you can't have casual sex with anybody if you don't get into a relationship with them, you're a fuckboy.
Yeah.
Craziest thing.
It's so sad.
It really is. Like, the way people... I think that girls think a fuckboy is like, they'll have sex with you this weekend, you come back around next weekend. Either you don't have them back around and you just use them for sex real quick, one and done. Mm-hmm. I like being friends. I think both of you, we said that multiple times, we're both good at it, is being friends with people we've had sex with. Like, I have nothing wrong with bringing them back around. Then you start getting crazy and following them and you can't do your thing, then it's a different story. But if you can be cool and have casual sex with someone and be friends with them, I find you have more of a chance, like, of it staying and being consistent and actually going somewhere, because I find that so chill. Like, I like someone that's so chill. Nobody wants someone down their neck, and I'm going to watch them and they feel pressured to feel like they have someone down their throat. So if you can be casual about it, like, we'll talk and see where it goes, see what happens,
It takes a bigger woman, not technically, but like the bigger person to be okay with whether it's just sex or just cutting it off at the head. Like, listen, I don't want to just have sex because I know me and I'll
I get
feelings.
attached. Yeah, that's
just
fine.
Be straight up.
It
Why
comes
you gonna
back
play
to the
yourself?
big C word.
Yeah,
Communication. Literally, it all comes back to that.
But then it turns into, I feel, say you have sex with a girl, say I just want to have sex, you communicate, blah, blah, blah. Now all of a sudden you're pulling away. Now there's that law of attraction aspect where she wants what she can't have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So girls won't be like, oh, like, I don't want to get too caught up. No, now they're going to get caught up because that chase, that rush, they want it so bad.
You know what the thing is, though? Well, we said, what's been one of the things I've been saying a lot recently is if you give them good dick game, they get attached, right?
Yeah.
You can never get mad at someone for having good taste.
Good taste.
So it could get annoying, but you're gonna get mad at a girl because she's into you. She has good taste.
Good taste.
What do you want? You know. I think that they really think a fuckboy is you fuck them one night, they come back around, like, they're out, maybe a social setting, they come over to this house and we have
Like you don't know
100
them.
people
Like
here.
you don't know them.
A, like you don't know them, or B, right in front of their face. They feel like disrespected. You're doing your own thing, and you won't fuck them that night,
Right?
Because you have someone else that night.
I love turning a sexual relationship into a friendship if I know it's not going to be serious. 80% of my girlfriends I've hooked up with, you know what I mean? And
There it is. So when you ask him who the fuck's picture he's liking, the truth
Here
comes
we fucking
out.
go. I ratted myself
The
out.
truth comes out.
But honestly, some of the best friendships I've made of girls I've hooked up with.
Yeah, I agree.
And
But it takes two mature people to do that.
that's it.
We're always mature about that.
Right.
I want to be friends.
Yeah.
Like, I like having friends. We're sociable people. I want to be friends with you. If you can't handle that, it takes two to tango. You ever hear that?
It's two-way street.
Two-way street.
Wow. It's crazy.
My ass is just a one-way street. It's not two ways. You ever think of that?
Yeah.
No.
It's nuts.
One-way street.
Holy cow.
That's the only thing. It's one-way street.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of being a fuckboy, not that it's a fuckboy thing.
Do you think you're a fuckboy?
No, because
No.
of the reasons we just stated.
Right.
I'm absolutely down to have a friendship. I'm absolutely down to see you hook up with someone else and be okay with it. You know what I mean? I've learned that over the years, and
I get
no,
pissed.
I don't
I get
think
pissed at that.
at what?
It's a little hypocritical on me.
What?
I get pissed if a girl that I just fucked or I'm fucking comes over and hooking up with
Yeah,
someone
it is
else, and
hypocritical. You can't. Sometimes it's just how you feel. It's
Can't
just a
help
matter
it.
of not overreacting, and you know.
I can't help it. I don't like that. It bothers me. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm a fuckboy either, though.
No.
I think I'm a nice boy.
A nice little boy.
Not little, nice though.
What was I gonna say? Some little tales from the weekend. We hyped this up. Did episode 2? We said it's gonna be a good weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you couldn't wait for the weekend and
Yeah.
came through.
What a weekend. All I know is I think it was like 2 p.m. I was shotgunning Twisted Teas.
You had like 4 in 10 minutes.
I think it was like 20 minutes.
We had teas last night. They go down like water.
Like water.
And they get you,
That-
though.
yo,
I
it's a-
hate when
yeah.
it's a misconception. You're drinking a Twisted Tea. That's a bitch drink. Yo, drink a couple of these quick. You get twisted.
2 things on Twisted Teas. Okay.
They get you twisted. Okay. Okay.
One is a Twisted Tea drunk. I've learned in the past couple of days is a fucking rush. A great.
It's
and
so
it's like
fun.
a high. It's almost like a high.
It's fun. Remember the tea bag where we smack it?
Yeah,
That was a
and
hit at
we were
parties.
happy.
Happy.
We were happy.
Something to do.
Last summer.
It's the tea. When someone says, "What's the tea?"
Brian, you're so smart.
It's the Twisted Teas.
Oh my God. You like this pussy? You miss it? Yeah. Fuck. Anyway.
What was that?
Nothing. So anyway, back to the Twisted Teas. So Twisted Teas, great drunk. Twisted Teas fill up your stomach a little too much. So a little pro and con action going on.
Yeah.
Great drunk fills up your stomach, a little bloat action, a little belly popping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? A little pregnant action.
A little dad bod action.
Little poof.
Yeah.
Little power puff. Poof. That was funny. And then we had a roommate of ours, unfortunately, take an edible.
Bad trip.
Bad trip.
Became a different person.
If no one
Never
knows
saw
what
anything
an
like it.
edible is, it contains marijuana.
THC.
He chewed it, num num num. And then it just hit him, and he's flipping out.
Flipping.
You know, wanting to fight everybody.
Flipping.
But
He's
you
just a
got,
different person, and it's the opposite of who he was.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a crazy thing. And to be honest, I couldn't. This is how I am. And you could call me heartless. I can't, even with like older people, I can't see someone in a
State that's not them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kills me. That would kill me to just see them like that. I just want to remember people for how they were when they were good. That's just me.
The funniest thing is because after a little bit, it became funny. The boys were around them, and it's funny busting his balls a little bit. Funniest thing is, what do you feel? How do you feel? He would literally look, put the little face on. I'm dead. Yeah, this is it. This is it. You guys are fucking with me. I'm dead.
Yeah,
I'm dead.
yeah.
And it was the funniest thing.
I took one at work once, and I was on a construction job, like on the subway tracks, and I was a little hungry. I just wanted a little snack, a little taste. It was a little chocolate chip cookie, and I took like a piece off. You know, I ate it, and I went back to what I was doing. I think I was just like drilling a hole in the wall, whatever. Then we went on break. I sat down. I felt like I was in a dream. Like the whole room split into two and was just started spinning and spinning. I told my partner, I was like, "Yo, let's go back to. I think it's time to go back to work now." He's like, "Oh, now all of a sudden you want to go back to work?" He's like, "Oh, I know what's going on. You're not used to that high."
You're like, if there's food, anything in front of you, you got to eat it. You got to have it.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
So that was Saturday, the Twisted Tea shotgun day.
I can't lose track of this Saturday right now.
Chapters in the days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pretty much the weekend
day
is
Saturday.
a big Saturday.
Yeah. We had a lot of people
Saturdays
here.
for the boys.
Saturdays are for the boys. I love that slogan. Love Barstool wearing it right now.
Oh, love it.
Barstool, love it.
Shout out to Barstool, by the way. I know it's a tough time, especially what's going on with the Call Daddy and all that. But
Love the Call Her Daddy drama.
I'm sure Dave will find a innovative way to, whether it's keep it running or even come out with like a new idea
Or just hop on and do it for the story.
do it for the story, baby.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway, I love that saying.
Saturdays for the boys.
I've said it since college. Saturdays for the boys. But it is true.
Right.
I did hear someone say, Saturdays are for the boys, but who do the boys call on Saturdays?
The girls.
And it's true.
It is true.
It is true. Why do you party with your boys on Saturdays?
But that's
For the
another thing,
girls.
bro. No one's gonna admit that. No guy's gonna admit that.
I'm more than okay with admitting it.
And when Saturdays for the girls, who do the girls call on Saturdays?
The boys. Every day's for everybody. Everybody loves everybody. ELE.
What do you mean ELA?
Everybody
Loves everybody.
Ellie.
LA.
Ellie.
LA.
I like that.
Did you use the Captain Hook this weekend?
The Captain Hook.
The Captain Hook. When you put it in the vagina, you go, and you curl up your fingers and you start tapping.
Right there, baby.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait!
And then you hot towel it.
Okay, I mean that's
You throw it across the room.
throw that fucking towel as hard as you can, like it's a confetti.
Confetti. Like a Wicked Wolf.
There we go. Here comes the story. Here comes the Wicked Wolf story.
No.
What do you mean?
No Wicked Wolf story. Yo, Wicked Wolf's a good time.
Hoboken, New Jersey. Shout out to Wicked Wolf. I'm sure you guys will be in full force by winter. This thing's almost over.
Football season, they'll be back.
Phase 2 in New Jersey going on right now.
I think the bars will come back by July. Yeah, Tiki is opening June 15th.
Tiki up, Jenkinson's Boardwalk.
Over there, yeah.
What a time!
Sick.
One of my favorite spots.
We gotta go get Tiki passes.
We do.
Should we stop by there today
Yeah.
and try to see if we can get like a VIP card or something
What
before
about
the
Bar
rush?
A? Are we doing that?
If they open, I'm in there. It's right here.
I'll go anywhere at this
I'll
point.
go anywhere. I'm having a great time in this house though.
Chill.
It's more fun than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Like just chilling in the house because
Because you're rooming with me?
yeah, but everyone was
No fucking problem.
everyone was panicking about distancing. Only these people could be in the house, and it's kind of been chill. Like I feel like Belmar, life is normal. There's been no riots or protests.
Right. It's so peaceful.
You see the boardwalk on a beach day on the weekend, and there's really not saying I'm for or against it, but there's no one wearing masks. The boardwalk's packed. The beaches are packed. And no one's really getting sick. We've had a ton of people in here. No one's getting sick.
Yeah.
I really think it's winding down and it's over. Like Belmar has been an escape from the real world. Seriously, It usually is every summer. Like it's like Fantasyland. You go there, whatever.
Fantasyland.
But now it's like an escape, not only just to go have fun and party. It's escape from all the bullshit going on.
Yeah.
Like the riots.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
protests.
Nothing. We got nothing.
And I just want to put this out there. I'm all for a peaceful protest for something you believe in. And rest in peace to George Floyd.
Rest in peace, George
Floyd. Yeah. Rest in peace, George Floyd. I'm all for peaceful protest. But I don't like when it gets violent. What are you doing? Just trying your city.
It's the
You're getting on
violence.
these cops.
Nobody likes the violence. That's another thing. I feel like these type of things been happening with the cops killing black people and all that. I feel like they try to get their voice heard afterwards for change, and every time it's just overlooked and nothing happens. And I think they're at the point where it's like, what's gonna get your attention? And that's what they're doing. What will get your attention? Because clearly saying something and being peaceful isn't getting anyone's attention. Now there's the other side of it where people are saying like people are being hired to ruin cities, and it's a whole political thing, which I'm not going to get into conspiracies yet on the show, but I am definitely into that. But yeah, I don't know. It's two sides to it, but there's definitely a side where I understand where these people are coming from. Hate to see things being destroyed, but literally the higher power, the rich people in the world, they're just ignoring every time a black person gets killed. Like they don't know what else to do, so they're trying everything, I guess, to get some attention on this. And I guess I'm not really a history guy. I hate history. I think history
2020 is going to need a whole textbook itself.
See, I hate teaching history because I feel like it reminds you of things, and I feel like some things should just be left in the past. That's a whole nother subject.
Like what I said last show. If you can't accept the past, there's no future.
With that being said,
yeah, rest in peace. All for peaceful protests. But I just think burning down cities and going after these cops in every city is tough.
Didn't the
Tough to
Civil
see.
Rights Act get passed because there were riots? I think I read something that they would riot for like 6 days, and they finally passed something where it.
Something's got to happen, but I don't know. I try to stay out of it because some of the stuff is sad to see. Like, it's all sad to see.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't want anyone dying from police brutality like that, but you don't want people burning down cities and some people that are innocent taking out their anger on them. It's tough to see. I've tried to stay off social media. Well, not really Instagram, but I've tried to stay off Twitter and stuff more than I usually go on because you just see stuff all
It's
over
getting
the place.
worse every day.
It's terrible.
Not even with that, just with the world.
It's funny too because you have people ask, "How's Belmar? Any riots?" Nope, peaceful on the beach, chilling. Belmar's like an escape. It really is.
One more thing before we wrap this up.
What are you rapping?
Definitely not that. I'll tell you that. Okay.
Okay.
Do you believe in
Love after love after
life
love.
after love?
Oh, yeah, that song.
That's a good song.
I love that.
Love
song.
a good song.
Do you share?
Do you
Do
remember?
No. Do you believe in love after love?
Well, why are you singing to me?
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I feel like it's just a girl thing. I wouldn't do this to a girl unless if a guy does it to you, he's batshit crazy. Leaving an item
Ooh.
at the person's house to have an excuse to come back. Would you?
I love that play.
You love that play.
That's a great play.
It shows effort. It shows you're crazy enough. You know, because you need crazy enough.
Love it. I love it.
I love it.
It can't go wrong.
And then I'll take a picture with the item you left.
And send it
Little
to you.
photo shoot.
Yeah.
School yearbook.
I'll try it on.
Try it on.
Leave your bra. You getting a picture of
You'll
me
get-
and your bra.
Getting a picture of me and a bra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point.
Little thong action.
We have thongs.
Walk around like I'm Dennis Rodman.
Yeah. I great play.
Great play.
I personally don't do it. Because it's like a known thing and I don't want to look like, you're trying, especially for guys, like you said, like you're trying to pull yourself back a little bit, not give them all the attention. I don't want to be like, oh, he left this, he's coming back. Like I want to come back on other
There's a
terms.
whole sweatshirt aspect.
Yeah.
There's the whole
You
sweatshirt
give them clothes to
aspect
borrow.
too.
Yeah. But love it. Girl
Yeah.
does that play. I think it's genius because you have to either they have to come bring it to you, so you have to see them again, or you're gonna come to pick it up and come get it out of my room.
No.
What's gonna
If a
happen?
guy doesn't give you a sweatshirt, tell him to go fuck himself.
And a hot
at that
towel.
point.
From now on, hot towel mandatory. Mandatory. Not
Yeah.
for everybody.
Not for everybody. Listen, guys. Even the guys that are listening. You are done with your girl. You had sex. You banged it out. Fuck.
You finished?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Quick
It's that
one.
good.
It's fucking quick.
Sometimes you gotta be
Yeah,
quick.
I'm good at that.
Sometimes you gotta be quick.
All right. So you finish. Go run that towel under some hot steaming. Well, you don't need a fucking towel. I'm big shot now. You know.
Yeah.
I'm a big shot.
Got a
I gotta
podcast.
get the whole thing.
Yeah.
I gotta get the whole thing.
And I like having the towel machine.
Right. It's more professional.
Professional.
Right.
And it really creates curiosity when people are in the room.
I love
No one's
curiosity.
gonna ask you, why is that towel on your floor if you had a hot towel?
Yeah.
Why do you have a hot
Yeah.
towel
Why is the
machine?
faucet running in the back? Why has it been running for,
Yeah.
an hour?
But what? No one's gonna know until you do it.
Yeah.
If you just use towels on the hot water. When you have a hot towel machine,
Yeah.
they're rolled up nice. They're ready to go. They're right in the room. People ask what that is. Yeah. And it shows the effort. Like, you got a whole machine for it.
Yeah.
You're not just like improvising on the fly. Let me go warm up a towel.
But in dangerous situations where I wouldn't have that, when it's like
You do absolutely.
like if there's a I know there's a pandemic going on, like say we're almost on like extinction and I have to move from house to house. Unfortunately, the towel machine, even though it would be probably the only thing I'd bring, the towel machine doesn't make it to the next location. Zombies
Right.
are attacking you with your girl.
That's not the one item you'd take if you had to run on a fire out of here.
I to be honest, I take the hot towel machine.
You take the hot towel machine?
I would. But say there's no electricity, you can't plug it in. The faucet's running.
Yep.
You throw it under hot steaming water. There's emergency situations, guys, okay? Mm-hmm. You got to know how to have a backup. You always have confidence. You always have a plan, and you always have a
always
backup
have
plan.
a plan.
And you need to have a backup plan. Need it.
I don't want to be a backup plan.
No, not you.
Oh.
You're 1A.
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 Who's B? I don't want a 1B.
No.
I'm 1.
1A.
1.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, get that hot steaming water and do the same thing like I said. Just press it down on her. All right, I think we got the point across with the hot towel machine.
We'll hammer that point across.
Yeah.
That's not the last you hear
I
that.
love it.
It even says elite on it.
I'll tell you what's fucking elite.
It's elite.
Yeah.
It literally changes it. I can't emphasize that enough.
Huh.
I think we got to make a hot towel machine shirt once it gets big.
Yeah, a little machine action.
Yeah.
What about a little Captain Hook? Alright, enough of that. Alright. We'll see you guys. This will be out Thursday. We'll see you guys Monday. Not see you guys, I mean.
And we're going to have more stories from the weekend again. That you never know what next show is going to come up with because you just don't know what happens here on weekends.
I was dying to put this clip on Instagram of Ryan. It was me and Ryan in the bathroom. He said, record this. I said, all right, because I knew he was going to puke. He looks at me with his eyes going 3 different directions. With his eyes going...
I had summer eyes.
Yeah, his eyes are going 3 different directions. He looks at me and says, I like to be in control. He sticks his fucking fingers down his throat. His dirty little fingers that he was fucking playing beer pong downstairs. I goes...
And it came out.
Came out.
Felt good.
Yeah.
It was new. So I was smart enough. I like to be in control. If I think I'm going to throw up,
No.
I'm going to dictate when I throw up. So I'll just pull trigger.
No.
Stick fingers down the throat. Mike was kind enough to come in. Recorded
you-
it. Good footage. That's bonus footage for one day.
Bonus. Yeah. We'll definitely put something together.
But I was smart enough to do this at 8 o'clock on Friday.
Yeah.
8 o'clock. So by 12, when it's like prime time here, because people don't go to bed until like 4.
You were fucked up for a couple of days.
I was fucked up.
Next day. Yeah.
Yeah, next day fucked up.
Yeah.
Drank though.
Of course.
Puke at 8.
Puke and rally.
Puke at 8. By midnight, I felt like $1 million.
Nah.
Puke, drink a couple waters. It was like, we talk about chapters. It was like a new chapter.
A new chapter.
I was ready to go again, and
Yeah.
I stayed up. It's a good move. I recommend being in control, pull the trigger early, get it out, and just refuel. Restock. You have a whole night ahead of you. You know? Like 8 o'clock on most nights, you didn't even go out yet.
Yeah.
I already had a whole day puked, and I'm ready to go again.
It's crazy.
Love it.
Love a good time.
That's the sure.
That's the sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
Anything else that a girl has said to you that you want to sort of throw out there before we wrap this up?
Oh, yeah. One of the hottest things.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Fuck. Having
Tell me,
sex.
tell me.
And this girl literally goes,
Oh.
give me a reason to call you daddy.
Oh.
Just got to give it a little spank.
A little spanky
Each
action.
cheek.
What?
You got to show love to both.
You gotta show left, get a little jealous.
Yeah, left gets jealous.
Starts quivering.
I'm a righty.
Okay.
You go strong hand first,
Yeah.
and then off hand second. The second one they might not expect.
Right.
It's like, all right, boom,
Boom.
spank.
Boom.
That
All
hurt.
right, he hit me hard.
They're still feeling
Probably
the
have a
sting.
mark.
You're still fucking.
Now
you're
the
feeling
other
sting.
cheek's dang.
Boom!
Boom.
And then it's like, wow, you really got them going now.
Got him going.
And they have equal throbbing on each cheek.
Oh, fuck.
Yank the hair back
What
a
is
little
it? What's
bit.
today?
Today?
Tuesday.
All day.
Oh,
It's going to be
my
Tuesday
God.
literally all day.
That's insane. That's
Yeah.
actually insane.
All day.
It's never been that
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Then you pull their hair back. Was that a reason? Yeah, daddy. Yeah,
You wanna
daddy.
fuck?
Yeah.
More?
Wanna come?
I'm gonna come.
And that was, I mean,
Yeah,
it's honestly sucked. It's like little things like that. The little sweet nothings, like spice sucks up that much. It's hot as fuck. I don't like silent sex. I love when you're able to talk little sweet nothings.
Oh, it makes a difference.
You ever hear Sweet Nothing by Calvin Harris?
Yeah.
Love it.
Good
I'm going to play it
song.
right when we hang up here. But
Hang up. We're on the phone.
right when we get off, yeah. It's sick.
Yeah.
The sweet nothings make it, because those are the things that stick with you and you remember about the sex. You
Right.
know what she said? Like, sick.
Crazy.
Yeah. What about you? Anything?
What a girl says?
Yeah.
I already told you.
Not anything new?
Anything new?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to bring something up.
Here we go.
What do you mean? So it came to my attention that there's, I don't know if it's new, but
Okay.
it's a thing girls do. They add a little teeth into a blowjob so you feel it.
Not me.
Hello? No.
No. What are
No.
you trying to bite it off?
Who do you think you are?
No.
Bite it off. What am I, a celery stick?
It's selfish. They want to bite it and take it home for themselves.
Yeah.
Not me.
Look
No,
at you.
I don't like teeth.
No, because you know, it leaves a little mark. You know what I mean? It hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. It's harder to come if it hurts.
Now I'm
You wanna
walking
be
down the
pleasured.
street. I'm grabbing my junk because there's marks.
Yeah. You're walking with a little pimp walk.
Yeah, a little pimp.
Yeah. No. I'd advise against the teeth.
Against the teeth.
I like when it's all just wet and lips,
Yeah.
tongue. Ooh.
I'm getting riled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
All right, we're out of here.
This is Do It For The Story.
Do It For The Story, episode 3.